everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Anatolia and this is Stress Dress. I know I didn't post last week, but it was my Holy Week, which is for Easter. So yes, it was my Easter yesterday and I'm back. So yeah, we're just gonna carry with the schedule as if nothing happened. So it's all pretend I posted last week and that, yeah, okay. You guys ready? So today's video idea is inspired by the fact that I haven't made sales in quite some time. So I wanted to talk about the fastest selling items that I have personally experienced. So please don't spam me that these items have not sold for you. They've sold for me and they have sold extremely fast. So these range between like an hour and like 24 hours. So these items have sold extremely fast and I'm just excited to share them with you. So number one, everyone knows this, it's my favorite, Lululemon. I always sell Lululemon and it sells fast, not money-wise. So it doesn't have to be so expensive as long as it's fairly priced and it's not too damaged. It sells pretty fast, and especially if they're more the thermal leggings or the black leggings or the Wonder Under, I don't know, whatever. So the pair of, their leggings are the best selling. So if you ever fall on their pairs, why do I call them pairs? If you ever stumble upon a pair of leggings by them, you should buy them and sell them and you'll see how fast they sell. Next up is Allbirds. Allbirds is a shoe brand and they sell very comfortable wool shoes and they're used by almost all doctors on earth. So you will most likely sell them if they're in good condition and within a reasonable price range. So I listed two and I sold another one, and yeah, they sell pretty fast. I highly recommend you try to buy them for cheap so you can sell them. Next up, something I've sold extremely fast is Steve Madden. I know you're gonna think this is weird, but the vintage Steve Madden sells extremely fast. So anything from the 90s or the 80s, I 100% recommend you buying if it's cheaper. I sold one pair of boots that I bought for $5 for $98 overnight. So that was a pretty good hit. I do regret not wearing it a couple times before selling it, but definitely recommend it. There's another pair that I sold for a little cheaper. I think it was $40 that I also bought for $2 or $3. I did get to wear these, but they were a little damaged, so I sold them for less. But they were the same style, the chunky platform boot style, absolute 90s perfection. So a lot of people are trying to get their hands on them, especially because they're not sold in stores. So everyone's gonna go on these websites, the secondhand websites, in order to get their hands on a pair. So if you even own them, like if your parents have them or you have them, just make sure you list them as soon as possible. So besides Steve Madden, if you have anything from the 90s, so I sold ski pants, extremely fast ones. The brand was Ascent. They were blue, like teal blue 80s, extremely high-waisted ski pants, and they sold so fast, like overnight as well. So I highly recommend you guys look at anything 90s or 80s because this is their time. And there's a culture around Depop that is not around Poshmark. So people sell their items for cheaper on Poshmark because they think they're older and they don't think it's trendy. So more people might buy it on Poshmark than on Depop. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know. Next up, one of my absolute favorite brands, Reformation. That brand sells like, oh my goodness. Like it sells so fast, you won't even notice you listed it. I had one item that I wore once and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna wear it again. So I listed it and it sold within hours. On Poshmark, I listed it for higher than what I bought it for so I can make a couple extra bucks. I did lose a couple of dollars, but it's like I bought it for 10 bucks. Who buys Reformation for $10? So I highly recommend you guys sell anything. Reformation's gonna sell fast if you need a couple dollars for, I don't know, a quick snack or something. Okay, this is gonna be surprising for a lot of people, but children's clothing sells so fast, especially when you sell it in bundles. So you sell the shoes with the shirts, with the sweaters, whatever. So many parents want bundled items that a lot of stores online will not provide for them. So they resort to Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook in order to buy these bundled items, and they're actually pretty cheap. And their kids grow out of them, so it's easier to just buy them for cheap in a bundle than buy them brand new and like stuff them in the closet. So it's a win-win for everyone. Next up, I know I talk a lot about luxury, but trust me guys, anything like Gucci that I've listed in my closet, whether it be pants, accessories, anything. It sells so fast, and you'd be surprised. Men buy high-end items like luxury, Gucci, Versace, whatever, more than women, especially when they're pants or shirts. It is so weird. I have sold Burberry jeans even overnight. People love that stuff. So I highly recommend you buy them. A lot of people buy them as gifts, as long as they're in good condition and, once again, fairly priced. Surprisingly, I gotta add something in there that is not popular. Anthropology and Free People do not sell fast for me, and I think I know why. I think it's because of the amount of saturation that is in this business. There's so many people selling it. There's so many options for buyers. There's so many sizes, colors, patterns. So people might not be even exposed to your items. So make sure when you guys pick out Anthropology and Free People, you know that it might sit. You know that you might not sell it as fast, and you know that that money is just sitting there for now. It might sell at some point, and it might not sell at all. I still have Free People Anthropology items that have been sitting since I ever started Poshmark, and I'm not happy about that. I'm just trying to get rid of them, so I might list them as a bundle on Facebook so that maybe even resellers can use them for their own business, as long as I don't throw them out. So make sure you don't throw out anything. Just try to sell them, maybe even sell them in a bundle, maybe give them for free, maybe donate them, maybe hand-me-downs. Just don't throw them out. And anything that is more on the fast fashion end will not sell as fast. So please make sure all your listings are, well, they might not sell as fast. Here's the reason why: because they're very cheap and the shipping price is so high. So if I'm gonna buy something that's on the cheaper end, I would want the shipping to kind of adjust itself to kind of adjust itself in order to fit that price better. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I usually buy high-end stuff. Maybe I can do a video about the things I buy from Poshmark and the things that I'm willing to go to the thrift store for. So I don't buy all my things from thrift stores, obviously, and I don't buy everything on Poshmark, but maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll show you guys. We'll see. So guess what's happening this Sunday? My sister is getting married. So you guys, if you make your way over to my Instagram, you're gonna find all the preparations, all the cool stuff, even my speech. So I'm just so excited to be documenting it, because one day we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna say we don't have anything that is personal besides the very professional photo and video. So maybe I'll take you guys on that journey. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video about it that's not really Poshmark related, but more personal. So let me know if you guys are interested there's no English to it. Let me know if you guys are interested in, I couldn't find that word. Let me know if you guys are interested in that topic. Comment below if that is something that you'd like to see. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all your help. I am at almost 540 subscribers. I can't even believe it. But if you're new here, make sure you go subscribe, like, comment, and watch my previous videos. They're helpful, I promise. I get to the point and there's no bluff. I love you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday.